Don't worry. I'll find it. Where is it? Here we go. Let's do this. Wow. I'm glad that was over. Oh, anyway. Hey, I want to thank everyone, all of you, for coming in, visiting, chatting, especially comments. I like the comments that come through the grapevine rather than posted. All right. All right. We'll go back. A little background. I have basically been camping in the bunker here for the past 2 years, only going to basically the $1.25 store, really $1.25 store, and Dollar General, showing that in hard times or whatever, with food deserts, you can't get food, that you're able to eat, relatively okay. Now these two stores are not the most nutrition or whatever, but is it really any? Right, with this food desert thing going on, and is there really any nutrition out there anywhere that the Americans eat? This channel is just to show you that there's always something to eat, right? But let's kick it up a notch. Let's go to the pantry and see what we got. Now that we stumbled over everything, get to the pantry. Thinking about food desert and nutrition and all that kind of stuff. Let's step away from this pantry thing. And that's right, let's go right to the fridge. Now, since we're on kind of nutrition and, I like fasting and all that, I figured, let's play around with some vegetables, right? So here we have some of the selections, right? I dug out of the freezer. On the bottom right-hand side is a big bag of frozen kale, frozen broccoli cuts. The top bag there is some kind of broccoli mix. The bottom middle is cucumber. The middle one is zucchini. And then we got some Western blend. That's my favorite. Bottom left is celeries. Next, red peppers. And I believe that one up there is spinach. All right? So we got all kinds of choices to play with here. I know. Frozen vegetables. But here's the deal. My minimalist. All right? No vegetables. What's up from that? All right? Canned vegetables. Oh, I'll do a canned vegetable if I don't have any vegetables. Then you go up from there, be, frozen. All right? And above that, of course, is fresh. So you deal with what you have. So we got a selection of vegetables, all right? Let's go to where the shed. See what we need to do with vegetables. Now we made it to the shed, right? What do we do with these vegetables? Side note, hold it. The other thing through the grapevine, apparently people think this is funny. I don't know. My relatives. I've got so many nieces, and they all begin with a T. And this is for you, and the doctors and all that stuff. So what are we going to do with these vegetables? I came across a soup one time, and I think it's called gazpacho, something like that. It's an Italian cold soup thing. So, you know what I'm going to do? That's right. That's right. We're going to try a vegetable smoothie, right? I'm probably going to get all kinds of crap because there's a professional smoothie maker in the family, so we'll have to hear what this is all about. So we're not cooking anything. We're gonna blend something, So let's see what we got. I stumbled across this personal blender. Now, if you saw my some of my past videos, I do my Slim Fast shakes and things like this in this personal thing. But I really don't think it has the power or whatever to do this vegetable deal. What else do we got? What do they say? Go big or go home. Now this monster I have here is, I think it's a 1200 RPM monster. This thing will crush rock. I swear, it's great. It's just wonderful. So let's see what we can do with this. That's right. Say it with me. Let's go to the lab and find out. But first, we have to do the safety announcement. Be safe. You're not as smart as you think. This Wile E. Coyote's for my friend in Rhode Island. There you go. Back to the show. So here on the bench, we start with like the kale. They always say start with kale, right? So the other tip they showed me was, if you get fresh vegetables, right, always freeze them. They're easier. You don't have to add ice then to your smoothie and all that. I figured about halfway, give it a go. And then we're going to put in this seasoned blend stuff. We're going to do an official shed interruption. All right. Now, the pictures of the vegetables, right? See these bags? Some of them have little cubes all cut. Well, I have this implement. It's basically a chopper box, right? I have one of these mandolin things you can use to, slice vegetables and make, round discs. This thing here, I just throw the stuff on, chop it into little cubes, and then I freeze in the bags. And then when I'm going to do these smoothies or I'm cooking something, I bring it out of the freezer, right? I take a cup. It's already cut up and everything. It's not big chunks of pieces. Wonderful. So like, prepping with my noodles. When I make a pot of noodles, I put some in the fridge. When I do the beans, I do 7 meals of beans. I put those in the freezer. And now I got all these cubey deals, right? Very nice. I mentioned I like it simple, so we're going to rapid fire this a little bit. I mentioned earlier that the seasoned blend, it's got cauliflower in it. And some other, miscellaneous deals, right? So, again, we're using the $1.25 store stuff this time. Now, here's some, cut leaf spinach. Throw that on top. I didn't think that little personal blender would do it. Now we got, right, broccoli cuts. And then they always say, because I don't want it to be all sugary, I got some green apple, right? So let's take that, throw it on top here. I don't think that personal little blender would have done it, but there's the apple. Now, I was going to do a little movie to show you the things spinning, but you've heard blenders and things before. Okay, we have the nuclear reactor turned on, right? Got the Jackery in the background. Turned on, glowing. We got power, multiple speeds, all kinds of things on this. Now, you may or may not know that I do run everything I have. I make sure I can run it off the solar Jackery. But in this case, I used shore power. So, make some noise, zoom, zoom. Now, this thing has a plunger. So after plunging, while it runs and whatnot, it's absolutely, there's no grit kind of thing. There's no chunks or anything. It's absolutely smooth. It's kind of like the way I like my split pea soup in a way. But this thing will, if you turn it on high power and let it run, it actually heats up the soup, so you can actually make homemade tomato soup hot, like right in the winter from this thing. It doesn't use a lot of power really either, because it's just short bursts and stuff. It's not constant like a heater or whatever. But let's see how we did. The personal blender felt lonely, so I poured it in there. It's absolutely it's green, right? Just like all the other ones. I don't know. Let's see what does it taste like? That's the thing. Is it edible? Can you tolerate it? I've always tangled with like smooth fruit smoothies and things like that. So my first try at a vegetable smoothie isn't too bad. Tastes green, but it's fine. My next one, I'll have to add more of the fresh chopped, zucchinis and all that. Maybe some more apple. Don't know. But hey, I really appreciate everybody stopping in. Leave a thumbs up at least. Minimum you do. You don't even have to log in or nothing. You folks that don't have an account, hit the thumbs up. The more of those, the more it happens. So let's do some more cooking and whatnot in the bunker later. You guys have a great day. You know what to do. Later.